Natco Pharma. That too is in focus, holding mildly in the green on the back of the settlement order that has come in the US patent case over generic Ozempic, the semaglutide drug that we're talking about. Ekta, how does this impact Natco and what explains this outperformance that we're seeing?
Well, yes, relative outperformance at this point in time, but nonetheless, that's because it has the magic word Ozempic, or semaglutide, which is attached to it. So, like you mentioned, the news with regards to Mylan and Natco is that they have a partnership for semaglutide. Now, Mylan and Novo Nordisk, which is the innovator of the drug, which is the innovator of Ozempic, have reached a settlement in the US on the generic version of this particular drug. But the terms of the settlement are confidential. All we know is that Natco and Mylan have signed up for it. Now, according to Natco, in terms of the investor presentation, they have said that they are key sole first to file, which means under the para 4 for Ozempic in terms of the 8 mg and the 2 mg version. And they are key sole first to files for Wegovy in all strengths. So what does that mean is that they can have exclusivity, 6-month exclusivity, which is basically standard when you say first to file. Now, we don't know the details of the settlement, but that's what first to file means. Now, Ozempic, remember, is used for diabetes. It did sales of around $14 billion in 2023. It was up 66%, and it is estimated to close this year with $17 to $18 billion. Wegovy, which is used for weight loss, that's also semaglutide, which is the molecule. The global sales are $4.5 billion. Now, Natco has said that on Ozempic, they are sole FTF on some strengths and they have shared FTF on some strengths. But 50 to 60% of the market value for the diabetes indication, they say that they are sole FTF. So for Wegovy, 100% of it, they are sole FTF. Wow. For Ozempic, 50 to 60%, they are expected to be sole FTF. So Natco right now is awaiting approval for Ozempic generic. Mylan is also doing the strategy for the ex-US businesses. So based on the tie-up that they've had, they have said that major regulated market businesses will be handled by Mylan, and rest of the world businesses, Natco will have some rights when it comes to Ozempic and I'm assuming Wegovy. Natco and semaglutide in India, that will be interesting, Mangalam, because March 2026 is likely when the patent expiry is going to take place in India, and Natco hopes to be in the first wave of launches. The company is hoping regulatory approval should come by then. But nonetheless, that should probably really disrupt the domestic market and probably even push up sales for a lot of these companies.
All right, let's see how that comes about. But like you said, the magic word, semaglutide, or rather Ozempic, has the street excited about that. But